There's a little sleight of hand going on, isn't there, Gemini? You know, it's not a bad time for you. It's not. It's not. There's this breakthrough. Definitely breakthrough in abundance and happiness. But it's, and the sleight of hand that I mean is almost like, okay, first of all, who is this person in your life that's making you all kinds of bubbly and all kinds of happy? Who is it? It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. There's just somebody in your life that's helping you smile, right? There's also a different kind of breakthrough that's happening because people believe in you. They see your value. Even if there's been some shit that's been going on that has caused your devaluation, there's somebody who's coming to your defense. There's this peace right now about you, a sense of, it's almost like an emotional catharsis in a way. It's like somebody outside of you that you love so much, you're open up to them, that like they're helping you to see that it's okay to be a certain way, to feel a certain way, to behave a certain way. It's like through them, you're not through them, they're helping to open up the doors that you couldn't. And you're not like pushing them out there and say, hey, do this for me. No, it's just something about them. And this could be your child or a sister or brother, a family member of some sort, that's almost like out there in front, like making the world a better place and making you realize what you have to change to be the best part of yourself. Now, if one thing I know about Geminis is that they are extremely good parents. There's something about Gemini parent. Of course, not fucking every Gemini is a great parent, but a lot of them are really good. A lot of cleavage. Sorry. A lot of Geminis are really great parents, and the reason is because they're fascinated with their children. Like Geminis, you guys are always looking for people to fascinate you because that's how Geminis learn about the world. They learn through connecting and sharing in other people's experiences. That's why you're such good communicators. And a child is the perfect opportunity because a child is always interesting. They're always changing, they're always growing. It's right in front of your eyes and they're always a mystery. So it's like they're just so intriguing to you and you learn so much from them. So there is this gratitude that you have for them. There's also giving them all your attention because let's face it, they fascinate you. And they become in some ways like your favorite people. But this is that sense of your child actually helping you out your life. Your child, by just expanding your heart, by helping it grow and making you see that, oh my God, it's like letting you believe, helping you and somehow let go of your pessimism, any pessimism that exists. um, they're achieving or able to achieve a level of happiness, a level of success, and success is equal to happiness, right? That's what it is. It really is. It's like you can be a multimillionaire and not be happy, and you're not really successful. You're just rich, and that's not enough. But this is somebody who is really like just helping you put together all the broken pieces simply by being themselves and by being a source of constant love. Holy shit. Now, there's opportunities being offered to you that maybe have been held up against you or held away from you. This is kind of on a side note. It's that, and maybe this relationship with the child is what has helped people see the good in you and realize, whatever I thought about them, they did a really great job with these kids. They did a really great job with this next generation. There's something about these children that are just like, they did a really great job with them. How can they be so bad? They're not so bad. They do have something to give. It's just a really interesting kind of, and you're not, like I said, you're not using this person, this child or whoever it is. You're not using them at all. No, your intent was to always just give them the very best. And in doing so, you kind of like made your world a better place too. It's like your standards got higher. the way that you could be open to people got better. It's like this person really opened up passages in your heart that you didn't know existed. And I love this. It's this energy. It's just, let's say this, doors are opening for abundance. Abundance is coming into your life, and it's because of the energy that you allowed to flow to this person. It's like just the giving energy. It's selfless energy. It's real, actual love. And those conduits have just like started to break down walls. Ultimately, you're also getting some assistance from friends, some help. It's like reaching out to those people, finally it's almost like maybe that's what this relationship with this child taught you, is that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to need somebody. When I'm stuck, like if I could be there for them, then maybe I can learn how to allow people to be there for me when I'm stuck. It's like I can ask for help, not even ask for help from this person, but just because of, it's like you learned to develop a new relationship with relationships because of your relationship with this person. A more trusting, deeper, vulnerable way of being when it comes to relationships. It's like now you can finally say, I can't do this by myself. I need help. And the help is there for you. It's like trusting your self-worth and value enough to know that people will be there to help you when you need them. And they will. There's almost a sense of it's your friends that come along to make somebody notice you. Somebody that was intentionally or just too caught up in their own stubborn ways of being, maybe a Capricorn, too caught up in their own stubborn ways of being to like even take notice of you, just because they were like I said, they thought they knew everything. But ultimately there's a sense of, oh, but did you check Gemini out? It's like, why aren't you even looking at them? Do you know what you're missing by not seeing them? And it's people that are speaking well of you. It's this good reputation that you're gaining. And the good reputation has been opened because of your relationship to this younger person, this family member that you really do love and that really loves you. And it's the love that you share and the purity of it that is helping you. Helping you publicly, helping, not just, but it's not about public image. It is about public image, but it's not intentional. You're not doing it intentionally. It's just helping you, sort of like, it's almost like showing a different side of yourself. There's something here. A person that you wanted, somebody that you always wanted, something that you always desired but couldn't reach. It was kept out of your reach by a bunch of like fucking haters who always like pulled you back, or obligations inside of yourself, or feeling like you weren't allowed to want this. And what this is virginity. Not actual virginity, but purity. A purity of mind, of heart, of spirit, a sense of regality, a sense of really feeling proud of yourself. Right? And having a sense of self-esteem that doesn't need anybody to give them a self-esteem. This is, in other words, really feeling good about yourself finally. And knowing that, yes, you do deserve what you desire. It could be a person that you've been kept away from for a long time. And I think it's because you have felt very undeserving of them. But you don't so much feel undeserving anymore. There's definitely something here to do with a soulmate, because you have two cards here that are soulmate energy. Swan is definitely soulmate energy. You know, and then Loon is too. Basically, both of these are birds that mate for life. They take one mate and that's it. Swans, like the most beautiful fucking bird ever. They mate with one person. That's it. They mate with one mate. They have a mate done. Mate for life. This is just this energy of like growing into your features, growing into yourself, growing into your beauty, because swan is the ugly duckling energy of almost like becoming more beautiful with age. Or seeing this person that maybe you were kept away from for a long time, almost like feeling like they grew like a fine wine, they grew better with age. They were kept away from you for a while, or you haven't seen them in a while, but you feel good about life right now. And that it's because of that feeling of that release of self-judgment, judging yourself for making mistakes in the past, right? There's a sense of releasing that, and because you release that, you're now able to allow in what makes you so happy, or what's going to be making you so happy. You're getting a lot of good news too coming in, as not just good news, but like good word, like people speaking well of you. And it in some ways is surprising you, because people have been speaking very poorly of you, but there's a sense like in other words, you'll be surprised that you're hearing all this good stuff and you're hearing all this good news, because it's almost like you got into the habit of of hearing people being critical towards you or hearing bad news. Oh, excuse me. But ultimately, especially when it comes to your family or your home life, this could be somebody who's very quirky, very upbeat, very special, very precious, and they are definitely a part of your family. Or this is just good luck on your house, your home, your family having good luck and good fortune coming to them. It could be a family member, and joy that you feel because something good is happening to somebody who you love and who has done so many wonderful things for you just by being alive. Right? This is Jade Mountain. Jade Mountain this is an abundant future coming in. Beautiful prospects, beautiful future. A whole beautiful life ahead of them, right? And this is abundance from within. So feeling good about yourself, right? Through forgiveness, through self-acceptance, through accepting of one's emotions, not running from one's emotions. This is different than you. Normally, emotions, or it's just something that you maybe try to avoid, but ultimately, Gemini, you're not avoiding these emotions now. You're actually embracing them and embracing the fact that you feel them. Let's get into your main reading. You could have, in some ways, been holding back from the fact that you actually felt these things for somebody, if this is romantic interest. Like you would have felt like you didn't want to share it with people, or you kept it secret, like you've been very private for some reason with this person. But ultimately now you're gushing. You're just letting it all out. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. Ooh, Gemini. Lots. A lot coming out. Okay. Messages for you guys. Falling, like literally the cards just fell into my lap, and I feel like that's what it's almost like everything is falling in place right now. Let's read these cards, because I usually like to start from the past. So we have a change and a growth and a development in your life, by accepting the truth about who you are, the truth about what you feel inside, the truth about what you think, and not hiding it. Not first and foremost, and most importantly, not hiding it from yourself. Sort of an acceptance of an emotional reality. And then be fearless and bold, feeling good about yourself. An acceptance about your truth and about who you truly are. And not lying about it and not hiding it, and just basically coming out and being exactly who you are. And loving everything, every single thing about you. Look at this card. I forgot to show you guys. Stick with it. Like don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Just like you didn't give up on this person. They're almost like, it's almost like they're your tether to the future, because they stepped out ahead of you because of all you did for them. It's actually a beautiful kind of like energy. It's beautiful. And this is knowing that everything is going to be okay. That ultimately you being who you are helped to create such a beautiful person, or helped to create such a beautiful situation. Well, then why should you feel bad about yourself anymore? Or try to hide any aspect or any part of you? Take the lead, step out in front. Be bold enough to know that Spirit has got your back and Spirit is guiding you down this path. A strong connection to Spirit, and also a sense of purpose. Realizing what it is that you actually mean to others and your place in society, and why it's so important for you to step out, to believe in yourself, to not hold yourself back, to not hate yourself. These are tend to the small things, little pestilent things, diseases, lack of health, illness, whatever it is. It's been growing for a while, and it's something that needs addressing, because this has been building over time. This is like addressing those issues that you thought that you could put away. Something's been growing over time, is what I'm saying. Look at, you have the lion and the mouse. Remember that story? Having confidence in yourself, and almost like seeing the beauty in the small things, the little things, seeing how strong and big the little things can become, how fierce all that little energy can add up to. But this is almost like having the confidence to cure yourself and to heal yourself. Take time out. This is definitely healing energy, because bear is very, very shamanic energy. This energy of scaring out the demons and getting them out and making them purge, like purging the illness. This is like allowing yourself to heal, but also like having the strength to do whatever it takes, and finally allow it in full faith, allow it to happen to you, no matter how bold, no matter how scary it is, to just fiercely take on the responsibility of your healing. This is just definitely catharsis. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. You have a lion and a bear. Overcoming all the itty bitty pieces of shit. You know, this is a sense of, it's almost like, why should you hide your greatness or allow your greatness to be diminished by a bunch of little piddly assholes? Why? Why should you allow that to happen? You shouldn't. Slow and steady wins the race. This is patience, and also a sense of emotional stability, belief in a future, and also longevity. You know, like a feeling of continuity, feeling good and protected, like you're not overexposed. You're just going with the flow. See what's coming up for you. Squirrel, believe in yourself. You've been planting these seeds for a while. This is something that you believed in enough to know it would have a future. And this is finally being inspired to see the same in you. That yes, you do have a future too. Taking messages or believing in Spirit, believing in what you see in the future. Absolutely. Let Spirit be your guide, connecting spiritually. But this is sort of like the overview. Like investing, this is investing in the future, an investment in your future by saying, yeah, I deserve to heal. I know that I do. I know that I've gotten here the long way, but ultimately, I deserve to heal. Spirit is guiding you in this direction. He's giving you all that you need. He's giving you the red lights. He's also like, this is like a deep spiritual connection. This is like the Great Spirit, and this is like coming out of the dark. This is almost like health and healing. It's like karma finally coming back around to heal you itself. And anything that has been hidden or darkened or threatening in some way, it's almost like cured. Watch and wait. Piscean energy. It's like realizing it's like realizing those darker aspects of yourself, realizing them and accepting them. Give me a second with these cards. You have faith again. That's what the cards are saying. It's like faith is what's returned to your life. Because there was like a moment where you just didn't. You didn't have faith. You weren't thinking ahead because somehow, for some reason, the future didn't seem like it was probable. Now you see one. Now you see a future. You know that it's there. Big break for you. This is a return of your sense of faith, your return of your ability to have faith, primarily in yourself. There's something that went on here. Oh, I missed another card. Let it shine. This is scorpionic energy. Something buried very, very deep, coming to the surface. Remember, Mercury is in retrograde in Scorpio. You are ruled by Mercury. So very, very deep down inside of you, Gemini, revelations of things that you felt, things that you feel, things that you want, and all of that coming to the surface and you embracing. And nobody has power over you anymore because you embrace this stuff. They can't use it. They can't dig it up about you. They can't throw it in your face. You've taken possession of it and you've hung it out to dry. And you're saying, look, this is the truth. This is me. So now nobody can have any dominance over you or power over you. Taking control back through the acceptance of those things inside of you that you didn't want anybody else to know. And now it's like anybody can know them. I don't care. Let's get into the spirit messages. If you want to go to tarot right now to sort of get like the 3D real world like interpretation of all this, because this is a really spiritual journey, or the nitty gritty, get the goods, please go. You can go there right now. But I would really love it if you stuck around a little bit for the angel messages, because they always have a beautiful, really beautiful ring to them. Let's see what the angels have got to remind you of right now. Wisdom. Everything has a place and a purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. So it's like in learning how to forgive somebody else and let that shit go, you're actually forgiving yourself. Because the reason why you weren't forgiving them was because there was a piece of you that is like, it's like there's a piece of them that reminded them of you, and you hated it, so you always tried to avoid it. Now that you've embraced those parts of you, it's so easy to have compassion for them. Wow. Anxiety. We surround you with the healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. I don't think that it's been a while since you were able to believe in this stuff, but it's returning. It's returning. Heart song. What is your heart saying? Stop and listen. Your truth lies within the empty spaces between your thoughts. Your truth shines through from within your soul. Your truth is that which is eternal and unchanging. Your truth is love, and then says there is only love. So this is like love literally transforming your life and opening up a pathway to forgiveness and acceptance and public recognition and being proud of yourself. Vision. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. See, you know this because you visualized a beautiful future for somebody else. And even if you couldn't live it, you designed it for them. And now that you see them living it, you now realize, I can do the same for me. I can visualize for me, and I can use the same blueprints that I used for them. If I achieved it for them, then why can't I apply it to myself? A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your current situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Sacred space, we, your guardian angels, surround you with emerald, gold, and rose pink light. Surrender your concerns and worries and enter this sacred space of love and healing. So I don't know if you went away somewhere or it's just you surrounding yourself with the right people now. You've gotten yourself like outwardly into this atmosphere of forgiveness and love. And maybe that's what I was channeling. Maybe it's not one person. Maybe it's a group of people all around you. Like you've just put yourself amongst the right people who can return you to a feeling of safety, serenity, and love. And that's why it's kind of like absorbing into you. Divine mystery. You, along with the sun, earth, moon, and stars, are part of one creation, a divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be present and feel the power of now. Be in the moment and witness the wonder of it all. And now you know. Well, maybe not everything. Let's go over to tarot and see what else it has to say. I'll see you guys over there.